Hi everybody, I'm Ashley Moretti. I'm the Curator of Collections and Exhibitions for the Erie Canal Museum in downtown Syracuse, New York. I'm going to be introducing and highlighting one of our exhibits, which can currently be viewed on the museum's website. The museum is still closed to the public in response to the COVID-19 pandemic and in keeping to New York State's guidelines for non-essential businesses. We've canceled or postponed all of the in-person programs and events that we had planned. We've moved a lot of our programming online. Our staff is working from home. They're putting together these programs, and I'm working on future exhibits, and we're putting together information for you. So that's why I'm doing these exhibit introduction videos. So if you're enjoying the content that we're producing right now, please consider supporting us. Your contribution to the Erie Canal Museum will help to ensure our future. Thank you in advance. I will put the link down below so that you can help us out by becoming a member or contributing to our annual fund. So let's talk about this week's very special exhibit, Barge in Charge, Erie Canal Boats. This is a fairly recent exhibit to be shown at the museum. It went up in the summer of 2019 and came down at the end of October. The title for this exhibit was devised by Bailey, a fantastic student intern who worked for me at the museum last summer. Since moving to New York almost 4 years ago, I've met a lot of canal boaters, and I knew that this would be a topic of great interest to our visitors. In the exhibit, I discussed different types of boats that traveled on the historic Erie Canal, as well as modern boats. The images of modern boats came from some of the friends of the museum, including the Erie Canalway National Heritage Corridor. We love those guys and the work that they do. Line boats and packet boats are the most iconic of historic boats, and the museum's photo collection has lots of images of these that went into the exhibit. Line boats were kind of the cheap and slow way to travel the Erie Canal. They would carry people, cargo, livestock, pretty much anything you can think of. Sometimes they were owned by shipping lines who would have a whole fleet of boats, and sometimes they would be family owned, and the family would crew the boat and they would live on board. The replica boat that we have at the museum, the Frank Buchanan Thompson, is a line boat. Packet boats were the fast, pretty way to travel on the canal. These held passengers, and you could make a real vacation out of a trip on board a packet or even just take a day trip out. For example, if you found yourself in Syracuse in canal days, you could go to Clinton Square, where there was a packet dock, and hop on a packet boat and travel out to Onondaga Lake just for the day, just to see the sights. The exhibit also talks about the role of boats in operation of the canal, such as canal wall repair. Repair boats, or scows, were also called hurry-up boats because they could travel faster than the canal's official speed limit of 4 miles per hour. They were actually allowed to travel up to 11 miles per hour. When there was a leak in the canal, every minute counted. I also discussed boat building, and I found some great images of local dry docks and boat building companies. The exhibit also discusses boat power. You know, I can't make an exhibit about the Erie Canal and pass up a chance to talk about mules. They're such neat animals. So please, go on over to our website and check out Barge in Charge. I'm going to link it right under this video. The weather is starting to get good, and I hope we can all stay healthy and maybe have a chance to get out on a canal boat later this year. So thank you for watching, and thank you very much for supporting the museum. Stay safe.